Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time we defeated a git named Mar the Fell Omen. That was the stupidest joke I've ever made. And I think we also did a bunch of other stuff that we did not throughout Limgrave, though we did not do everything. Hint, hint. I don't know why hint. I was thinking to say something, saying something different, and I couldn't come up with what I wanted to say in time. Anyway, this time I'm in Stormveil Castle, and I think you all would actually decapitate me if I didn't start this right now, right here. So, we're doing it. Stormveil Castle is the first of this game's legacy dungeons, as the community has called them. And the reason why they call them legacy dungeons is because the dungeons are very evocative of the past Souls games' level design, where, you know, it's a bunch of generally linear areas with tons of pathways, but also some secrets and optional routes and things, and some great encounter design. Unlike just, you know, big flat plains with enemies scattered about, places like this go back to that design a little bit. And, yeah. Honestly, I'd say these dungeons are some of Elden Ring's absolute best content, so I am in full agreement there. These are really freaking good, and Stormveil is a great one to start, as I have already happened upon a little secret lower area as I was talking about this. Trina's Lily. That's it. That's all that's out here is one Trina's Lily, and then a hole to get you back up. Alright, got it. So yeah, for the first chunk of this here castle area, we are going to be spending it not inside the castle. Interesting idea, but I like it. Is that Limgrave way down there through the woods? That's really cool. That's the forest area down there, yeah. I want to explore that eventually. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to Death Touch Catacombs, or that place, or anything else, but I'll certainly try to slot them in soon. Okay, so that's it for that. Oh, you could just drop down there if you want, so you can go the other way for the item. Really cool. Here we have a gate, and if you look behind it, you can see a lot of red-hooded guys with torches, seemingly poised in preparation for anyone coming in. So how about we don't do that?
Come over here, would you?
Okay, suspiciously tall person chilling in this castle.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
Very well.
Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success.
You can choose to use the main gates if you really want to, but it is the far harder choice, believe me. Though it is not impossible to survive. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. You can always change your mind, I guess. Here we got 2 suits of armor with a very questionably placed plate of metal on both of them. And now the real start to the dungeon. Summoning pool's now functional. Hold on, we have an item. What is it? Golden Rune 1. Alright, very exciting start. 3 Ruin Fragments. Here's what the Dungeons of Elden Ring have for you, everybody. Don't worry, they'll get better. As we drop down into this opening with plants and trees and the like. I like how all the trees have yellow leaves. Hi! New enemy, these Stormhawks! They are infamous in this game for being the worst things, and yeah, I would have to agree. They drop, in addition to flight pinions, Stormhawk feathers. There, now the game actually wants to call them feathers. The other ones are still flight pinions. And look over there. Do you recognize that? Well, I didn't either, but that's actually the Chapel of Anticipation, where we started the game briefly. Why was there a summoning pool for that one bird, and then you're given another one? I don't know. Is there a secret spring in this or something? No. Ooh, look, we got some scaffolding with more of those redhead guys. Maybe they do know a little bit about the opening since they are positioned out here, you know? Actually, is there any Roa fruit to pick up here, or is this fruit all decorative? Oh, I see. You can go down here. That's probably what that first summoning pool is for. And the second one is for the red-hooded guys up ahead. Alright, seems to be nothing here right now, except for 2 herba. Again, very exciting loot inside this dungeon. I should let you know that fast traveling is allowed when inside a legacy dungeon, but your flasks do not refill upon killing a group of enemies. That's only a thing out in the open world. And limiting your fast travel is, strangely enough, only a thing in mini dungeons. Again, I'm not really sure why. I feel like they maybe had the idea to put that everywhere else in the game, but decided against it. But then they left it in for the mini dungeons anyway, even though I don't really get it. Warhawk's Talon already got their weapons. Yeah, these guys aren't too hard for me, but they do kind of flail around and cause your camera to absolutely freak out. If there's anything your camera is afraid of, it's birds. Smithing Stone level 3, our first one. This is the rarest type of Smithing Stone level, I swear. The game never gives you any beyond a certain point, and then you'll have to, like, look around for it. But Smithing Stone 1, no, that's fine, it's everywhere. We do not need Margit's Shackle anymore. I'm going to de-equip that. In fact, why don't I equip instead the jellyfish, if I ever choose to spawn anything in? Affixed to the legs of Stormveil's Warhawks, but this one has been repurposed for human use. You know, the bird repurposed it when I killed it and it dropped the weapon. The blade is thin and lightweight so as not to obstruct the hawk's mobility. Spinning Slash is its skill. So I read the description of Spinning Slash, and apparently there's a follow-up attack you can do with it, so I should try that out. I have it equipped right now on this twin blade, so I'll definitely give it a try sometime. Get down from there! Oh my god, I didn't expect that to do that much damage to you. Well, you're dead. I'm not exactly sure where that hit came from. I guess you pecked me. You didn't. You slashed me in the face instead. Let me heal up. Those guys are basically dual wielding those Talon swords, and just so you know, the Dark Souls community has a special name for dual wielding. If you dual wield 2 weapons at the same type, they have new attacks. The community calls that power stancing. I'm not really sure why. It must have been some lingo that came from Dark Souls 2 and stuck around. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure why it was called that. 10 bolts just sitting here. You came all this way with seeing the ledge that we saw from over there for 10 bolts. Wake me up when I'm actually interested in using the crossbows in this game. Because to me, this is just my opinion. I haven't actually tried using them, the bows and crossbows, in these games. It looks like the most boring a weapon type to use. Just my opinion. I don't really see the appeal. I like bows in Minecraft, I like bows in Terraria, but bows in this game just don't have the same type of appeal to me. I'm gonna rest here. It'll respawn all those hawks. I don't really care. Those hawks weren't that bad to fight anyway, and I hadn't killed anything up here, which is where I would like to go next. Oh god, they've seen me. They've got a different sounding alarm from the wandering nobles out in the world, or the soldiers even. Okay, this is actually a really precarious position. Doesn't matter though, they're all dead. See, this is what happens when you save this place for later, as the game maybe intends? You know, I'm not even sure about that at this point. Oh, no. Nope. Shut up. Oh, you're throwing fireballs at me. Well, I'm throwing grenades. I'm throwing grenades at you. Yeah. You see these grenades I'm using against him? Those definitely explode. The Glintstone Pebble has a really short range, by the way. Alright, so here we are inside the side of the castle now. We got 2 commoner enemies here. I'm just gonna kill them. You know, they actually kind of felt tankier than the red-hooded guys, I'm just saying. But then I would actually like to go back out. Hello, sir? What might you be doing? Looking down at the site of grace that I left. The hawk is just chilling right behind him and doesn't seem to care. But he cares as soon as I walk underneath him. He's like, no, out of my castle. That definitely belongs to me. Hey, you got some more runes for me. Give me those. 490. Feels good. I'm stabbing this into his back and he just doesn't notice. Oh, hear something? No one's here. I'm not vibrating on this rock or anything. All right, fine. I'll just quit the act.
Oh, you. Oh, great. I'm glad you're here. Just a small reward. I was saving it for you. Please, it's all yours.
A grace mimic. Well, I'm afraid to tell you, good old buddy who was down by the gate and is now following me, that the Grace Mimic is absolutely useless if you're offline. The only thing this does is it places down a fake site of grace for online invaders. I don't believe this does anything for you offline. Similar to Grace, this fetish draws rays guiding the way, only without any sense of order. Useful as a last resort for those who have lost their way, or for use by those who believe that unrefined guidance will lead to truer encounters. Alright then.
Good, now let's be on our way, shall we? Wouldn't want the guards to spot you.
They already have. So, and then I killed them, so maybe I could have taken the main gate. But you never know. The guards might have more powerful weapons up there, and these guys just get, like, you know, the swords that they were issued upon training. Yeah, so that's a little suspicious, isn't it? Anyway, though, back into the castle. How am I doing on flasks? I'm doing fine. Okay, we got explosive barrels. Ooh, do we have a big strong man over here? Maybe? Maybe? He looks bigger than the other hooded guys we've seen. Uh-oh, he's gonna see me unless I do something about it. Oh, no, no, never mind. His patrol took him backwards. I appreciate that. See what this is? Hook claws! We can become Wolverine. I hope nobody throws a fire pot down here. Please nobody throw a fire pot down here. Okay, this guy is a little bit tougher than the average red-hooded guy, but it's okay. We took care of him. Let's read about those hook claws before I heal. Lacerations cause blood loss with great effect. That sounds kind of fun, actually. It's 60 blood loss buildup, so you can see down at the bottom passive effects by how much power a status effect a weapon will deal. And so that's pretty good, though its attack power is quite a bit low. Two-handing this weapon will equip it to both hands. Interesting. And its skill is also Quick Step. Quick Step is kind of a form of dodging, and it does have a certain special use later on for certain hazards. All right, those guys throw fire pots, but they're scripted to do it, thankfully. So they didn't do it before. All right. Back up, back away. Oh, I thought you were gonna throw another one. All right, then I'll just destroy these, I guess, as you will. Are you about to slip off the edge? Oh my God, look at him. He's like halfway off the edge. Okay, never mind. He got back up somehow. He maintained his footing and he prospered. Okay, area to jump up here. Man, in the previous Souls game, this would be just out of reach and you have to find a way around from above. But nope, not Elden Ring. Ooh, we can drop. These thorns do not hurt, thankfully. Death from above! Oh my God, I was hoping I would be able to push him off the edge, but that did not happen. Okay, so that's water. And you know how water is. Water is kryptonite to Elden Ring characters. This ladder doesn't really exist, does it? It keeps phasing out of existence as I get certain angles on it. Vsauce, get on that. Explain why this ladder is disappearing from our reality as we know it. Smoldering butterfly ×1. A weird thing about the items, the item pickup text in this game is that the big window that they give whenever you get a new item, or sometimes whenever you pick up like a static corpse item like this, the main window doesn't tell you how many items you got, even though they had no trouble doing that in the previous games. So, what's going on there, FromSoft? Why'd you move the numbers to the other one? This door is locked, and there's nothing more to it. It's just locked. There's that entire window covering the bottom of the screen just for the word locked in the center. The window is clearly anticipating a bigger font, and they did not give it. Okay, I saw an item there, which I believe is past here. We can break some of these boxes. There's a random bright spot right there. I guess there's a little crack in the side of the wall. There's also another run right there. Oh, hi. Little piece of the box flipping out. Is there an enemy on here? No, but there are barrels. So, be careful. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Who threw that? Who threw that? Oh, you're right up there. Okay, I'm gonna circle back around. Yump! Praise the jumping! That's a message you're gonna see frequently if you play online. Because seriously, being able to jump in this game just increases the areas you can go to and your maneuverability around the maps by so much. You're going to see Stormveil Castle is full of secrets, full of secret routes and little items and spots that you could never dream of reaching in past Souls games. It's really cool. Okay, this is a pretty spooky room. Okay. turn on lantern. I do not need to one-hand my weapon to do this. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Who did that and why? This here is a banished knight. They have the power of the wind and the storm and the veil and all that good stuff. And so they have those attacks where they lunge at you from far distances. They also have some of the toughest melee attacks to read in time. So this guy is most likely going to kill you on your first go of this room, and you'll be glad to know that upon respawning, you do not get locked in here again. So if you'd rather just not kill this guy for now and come back later, you can. Fortunately for me, though, I have past experience with this game, and so despite him trying to not kill me, or trying to kill... Why would he be trying to not kill me? I will defeat him, is how I was going to finish that. But then I said it the wrong way like 70 times. Rusty key. All right, then. How about this? Curved sword talisman. Always like to see a new talisman. That's right. I didn't bring attention to this. We got a new talisman pouch from Margit. Small withered bag knitted by hand, bestowed upon the ruling lord or those attempting to become lord by the elderly finger reader. Don't read my fingers. Increases talisman equip slots. As the voices of the two fingers, finger readers are said to live lives eternal, and one is even supposed to have served as a wet nurse to royalty. I'm so used to the keys in these games having a lot of lore depending on what they open. Elden Ring, though, doesn't care. It just opens a locked door in Stormveil. What do you want? Actually, before I keep going... I guess they're in key items then? Yes, here. The maps you pick up are indeed items and thus have descriptions. The Demson of Limgrave, okay, far south of the Erdtree, is bordered to the northwest by the cliffs of Stormveil, and under its ever-clouded skies roll past the great steppes of the Pale Lands. Other than the Mistwood, which envelops the south, it is known for its lands which lead to Caelid, a path trod by many a soldier in the past. The peninsula to Limgrave south is named for its unceasing rainfall. Redolent of Lament. I'm sorry if those two are extremely common words and I just completely mispronounced them. High camera. That happens in Dark Souls 3 too. What was that? What was that I just saw on the wall? Did I just see improper lighting on the wall until yeah, I sure did. That's okay. You aren't even meant to see that in the first place. Is that actually the only thing you can do in this room? Is that your only option? Do you have to go in and get that key? I guess so. And then you get locked in the first time, but you don't get locked in on subsequent times, because the locked key opens up this door. The little Legend of Zelda puzzle. Go find a key and this too is a ghost ladder. It's disappearing as I climb it. Reality as I know it is fading away. Hey, this should take us to the top areas of these side rooms. I really like how we're infiltrating the castle from the side rooms first before we get into the big deal. I really like Stormveil Castle a lot in terms of progression. It's cool, and it's a lot of fun too. Which is good. I would hope a game is fun to play, you know? Seriously, all of the legacy dungeons in this game, and I will be doing all of them, mark my words, I have done all of them before and I know how to do them, are some of the best content in this game by far. Might even be the best content in this game by far. As good as the open world is, you know, these dungeons are freaking great. Although they don't have the strength of, like, connecting to each other very well, since they're all their own little dungeon. So that is one small downgrade from past Souls games. The fact that they're not really connected. They're connected between the open world, but still, it's, you know. Like, take level design like this, add connections between all of the dungeons, and you have an idea of what the previous Souls games were like. Alright, found our way to this item. I was thinking I was gonna have to do some tricky platforming, like down to that beam and over here, but no. Brick hammer. Weapon made from an ordinary stone brick, wielded by a laborer who led a rebellion and later became a champion himself. Apparently just anyone can become a champion randomly out of nowhere. Even among other bludgeons of its size, this weapon is especially weighty. The strength of a giant is required to wield it. 31. Okay, fair enough. That is what probably the highest strength requirement we've seen. Guess I think the second highest is 30. You can actually drop back down to the areas below. Not sure why you would, so I won't do that. Oh, wow. I just completely made the jump in here. Well, isn't that cool? Aren't I amazing at this game? Oh, that's not where I wanted to go, actually. All right, be right back. Excuse me? You can't just punch any old person you want and expect to live. Especially if they have a twin blade like me and are decked out in the soldier's armor, who they have killed. So, I know that these Elden Ring videos have slowed down a little bit in the recent days, and that's because, well, I was in the last couple weeks of college, and so I was a little bit busier, but those weeks are now officially done. Although I'm still not quite done technically. I basically am. I'm basically on holiday break, which means that you're going to be seeing Elden Ring videos a lot more commonly. I hope to play through as much of the game as I can over this break. We'll see how far I can get before I then have to slow it down again and get back as I get back to work on stuff. I don't know how to get that purple item in that one, like, hole in the side, unfortunately. So instead, I'll get the next best thing. This. 3 mushrooms. You know, the next best thing. It's not here. I think this was, like, the only mystery of this place that I didn't figure out on my first playthrough. I'd really like to figure it out, because, you know, it's sitting there, right for the taking, and I'm passing it up because I just don't know how to get to it. Where is it again? It's like, it's back here somewhere. That. How do you get that? Okay, looks like you can drop into a hole from above, drop down on the beam, drop down and get it. Or... question mark? No. Or... oh god, zoom into my face, hello. Can I make this? No, okay. I think I'm supposed to drop in from above. There's Banished Knight right there. So instead of that, are those little holes accessible from here? Or do I need to find somewhere else to drop down from? Maybe they're somewhere on the opposite end, I guess? That's my only thought, really, for how to get this freaking item. He has gone backwards. Oh, hold on. Before I fight that... excuse me! That's too far! That's way too far! And I died before I hit the ground. Hi, spoiler, this is not... that's a secret area! Interesting, that guy is gone. So how many runes did I have upon death? I'll show it in editing, because there's something a little important with that. Kill you! Okay. Why did I sound at all even slightly scared there? Like, come on. It's these guys. What can they possibly do? Alright, fair enough. That wasn't all the keep going? What? Dude, this guy's showing you up! Your friend here is showing you up at this job! I just staggered him by rolling. Hang on, is that a thing? It's like... I didn't realize that. You can roll into them to stagger them. That's also something you could do on certain enemies in Dark Souls 3. Alright, this is how this encounter is supposed to go. That guy throws a fire pod at you, and it explodes the barrels. But I snuck around to give myself the upper hand. Except I had to fight a couple of extra enemies, so honestly, was it really the upper hand? Oh, did I have to do that at all? I was so enamored by the fact that I had a second talisman slot that I'd forgot to actually look at the talisman nor equip a second talisman. Enhances guard counters. It is said that a blind swordsman was the originator of this technique, the art of allowing one's opponent to strike so as to leave them vulnerable to a well-timed reply. As for which talisman I'd actually like to wear, I'm too high for Dancer's talisman. Maybe when I find a lighter armor set, so I don't have to be literally naked to possess the benefits of that. In the meantime, I mean, I'm having fire thrown at me a lot. Words are against me today. What's language? What's diction? And syntax? Well, these fancy words I don't know. This guy just pimp slapped me again. Pick these up. You'll notice the number of runes I got back was lower. At least I assume it was. I wasn't paying attention to how many I lost. That's a little thing here. Am I not able to go down there? There's the follow-up of Spinning Slash. I keep forgetting to show it, so I thought I would do it. Avoided the slap this time. Sometimes enemies are guaranteed to do a certain move whenever you step within a range. Yep, that's definitely not the number of runes I had when I died. Someone's taking them. Who could that be? In the meantime, I'm going to find my way down here, because I don't think the Banished Knight can come here. I'm going to inch as slowly and carefully as humanly possible. There we go! Why was this so hard to land on? I really don't know. There it is. There it is. I don't think I ever found the way to this item on my first playthrough. So what is it? What was that? What did you even throw at me? It's just like, was that a water balloon? Okay, up we go. Hey, there's the purple treasure here. You want to come and get it? It's 3 arteria leaves. Thanks, Elden Ring. I needed those arteria leaves desperately. What could I have done without those arteria leaves? We can't even craft an... Yes, we can. Exceedingly rare to find. I have 14 of them. Are you sure about that? Imagine using consumable items in an RPG. Boom! Obviously, other RPGs, consumable items are good, and you should absolutely use them, but it's definitely not a requirement in Souls games. Alright, this Banished Knight's got a spear, and these guys are the freaking worst as a result. Oh, hey, a little storm window there, a little storm field. Wind circle, torrent, something. Filler commentary as I slowly chip his health down. He's dead. All right. This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. It's not actually a bucket. It's an elevator shaft that goes way, way down there. What's here? More armor. Cool. Another elevator. Contraption does not move. Ah, hello, Sight of Grace. I've always loved how dramatic that message sounds. Contraption does not move. All right, light the grace, and let's head back into this room real quick, because I believe there is more to see. Upstairs, there's also that item down there. Oh, hello. Okay, I got one of you. Boop. Hi, your bolt went through the stairs. Jump on over and murder you. Yes, you can indeed go across the freaking workings of this elevator. It's pretty cool, the little pulley systems that pull it up. I'll go back for that item down there later. There's a specific reason why. There's a little short window here, and actually 2 of them. They're mates. Then some tall windows facing... Oh, this one's actually faces something. I think there's some of these that just face a wall. Yeah, look at this amazing window they built. I'm super proud of this. Oh, one of these torches is blown out. You can't blow out any of the other ones, but that's a nice detail. One of the torches is blown out. By nice detail, I mean... I guess they saved themselves a particle effect. Alright, we are now basically in the castle proper. Oh no, he has alerted the army. Oh no, okay. I'm gonna kill you first for tailing on me. And you will never know the fate of your other men. Will they survive or will they defeat the intruding Tarnished? Absolutely not. They will not defeat the intruding Tarnished. Are you kidding me? Are you watching this? Are you watching this battle? This is the most one-sided battle I think I've ever seen. It's so amazing how, like, your character is 10,000 times stronger than the other enemies. Here is the castle in full view. Full gorgeous view, almost. It's a little gray for my liking. Reminds me too much of Dark Souls 3, but it's fine. Oh, wow. The Erd Tree is, like, see-through. Is that intended? Or is that the game trying to save some graphics resources? Because I could get that. But look at that. You can see through it. Oh, it wasn't intended. Shit. You have discovered my secret. I must hide it. You're not supposed to see through me. You're not supposed to know that I'm actually a ghost. I want to start by jumping over here and jumping around on these rooftops. Yes, this is a thing you can do. And I love it. They add this whole extra vertical element to the traditional Soulsborne level design, which already had some pretty good vertical elements to it. They were all very vertically oriented, but Elden Ring is so vertical that I had absolutely nothing good to say there, so why I even bothered to start saying anything? Don't know. Hold on, don't jump that far. There is an item. I would like to drop down carefully and reach it. Don't just jump straight into the hole that you see. Stone sword key. Love to see it. There is a Stormhawk here, and this Stormhawk has a flamethrower contraption on its head that it will spray at you in between slashes. And does it make it any worse? Actually, it does. Quite a bit. If it had the opportunity to attack me more, I probably would have been hit by that fire at least a dozen times. Dozing cross-legged. I love the idea. I don't know if this is implied, but I love the idea that your character is so, like, out of touch with the society that you play through that when you see people doing things, you just copy them and add that to your list of gestures so you could do it yourself. Like, I want to doze in the same position as that one guy. Apparently that's how people sleep around here. I don't know. It's just so cute. I like it a lot. I can see through the ground there. That's okay. I must say, Elden Ring does a great job of hiding little imperfections like that. Like, I have hardly noticed anything like that, whereas I noticed it a lot in Dark Souls 3, which tells me that maybe Dark Souls 3's level design didn't have the superb polish it could have gotten. Not to say Dark Souls 3 is bad, I dare say it's my favorite of the Souls games I played, so yeah, it's definitely far from a bad game. Quite the opposite of bad. I loved it a lot. I wouldn't have made an entire 20-part series of it, playing through every single boss and area if I didn't love it. Alright. I know there's another guy coming behind me. Or he would have been if he knew how stairs worked. There you... Buddy! It's not hard! Okay. You let your two friends die up there. I'm sorry. Trained soldier, trained guard of the castle, doesn't know how to climb stairs to reach to the foe, to reach the intruder. All right, climb the ladder. We got their hood and their greaves, which, I mean... Oh, we got this last time. That's right. Old aristocrat cowl. I believe I've ever gotten this. Guard favored by the aged. I agree. They do look aged. Abandoning their birthplace after shattering, these undead wanderers are the pitiful product of unending life. Yeah, well, maybe, but, let's try something else. How about this? This is just the same, and honestly, it looks like the Pyromancer crown I had in Dark Souls 3, so I think I might actually wear it for a while. Ah, the spot in the trailer with all the hawks flying away. Find the spot in the real game, and you are rewarded with the Claw Talisman. Enhances jump attacks. How much am I lowering my things by? That's fine. I'll take the decreased maximum health for enhanced jump attacks. Not enhanced by too terribly much, but still enhanced. And I like it a lot. With a well-aimed jump, you can get over... I did it! And then kill some of you for some more flight pinions if you want. Then we can get a bird's eye view of the whole place. Stormveil Castle isn't too terribly big. In fact, I'd say most of the castle is like secret areas. And in terms of required areas, we've gone through most of it by now. But of course, it has all those secret areas that do take time to go through. That courtyard area is basically the final stretch of the required stuff. And then the end is pretty short after. The end will be waiting a long time for us because I like to do everything else first. Is how I work. I think that's it for this rooftop area. I could be wrong. I don't know how I didn't die. Where am I? Where am I? It's okay if I die. I mean, or is it? I got 6,000 runes. And how many do I need to level up? Oh, actually, I'm under. Ooh, okay. Exile guy and a banished knight. Now, you always want to look around and be suspicious because Elden Ring loves to put extra enemies behind other places. In this case, though, they did not. So I think we can actually start killing these guys. Let's start with, let's drink our flask of physic and then get you out of the way as soon as my plan worked so well. Okay, I'm gonna have to drink this right now. Boop. That jump attack was superbly aimed. You're really using my enhanced jump attacks to great use. Hey, over 200 damage. That wasn't what my jump attacks were doing before, I don't think. It was like 190 instead, probably. All right. More to come. Like that one character in Boyo Pop Fever says for GameCube, I think. I could never play a Puyo Puyo game. Like, the only experience I have with it is that one boss in Sonic Mania at the end of Chemical Plant, but I could never play one of those games. That is just way too fast of a puzzle game for me, because, like, it's a puzzle game, but it's one you have to do freaking fast, and you're, like, against someone else who's fighting against you. I could never play that game. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 10! Let's look at all the exciting recipes this has for us. Stormwing Bone Arrow. Why even calling them cookbooks at this point? Half of the things they tell you how to make aren't food. Do cookbooks tell you how to make non-food items all the time and I'm an idiot? Wouldn't be the first time. I always just make assumptions about life and then someone tells me how much of an idiot I am for thinking that eventually, and they're like, no, it's been this way the whole time. Where have you been? I'll tell you where I've been. In my room recording Elden Ring for my YouTube channel. What's here? Because I'm afraid we're stepping into some uncharted places that I'd rather get into later, but, oh yeah, we are. Oh, that's a rough battle up ahead. Do I want to try it? I mean, no reason not to. I guess not. Don't waste this physic. It's about to run out, probably. Oh god, there's a big guy behind. That's a big guy behind. That's a big man behind you. That's a big man. That's a 6-footer right there. Smithing Stone 1. Okay. It's just one Banished Knight. How bad could it be, right? Well, Banished Knights are hard, but also it's not just one Banished Knight. That guy's a Red Hood, but that is also another Banished Knight. I think I'd rather just run past, see what item that is, and then I guess try to funnel them down the bridge area. Oh, he's gonna lunge at me probably. Yes, he did. I dodged in time. Wait, there's a ladder here. Where does this go? Wait, there's a ladder. Where does this go? 3 festering bloody fingers. Wow, thanks. Oh, they're climbing down. They know how to climb ladders. That's a shame. I wish they didn't. I wish they'd fall and break both of their knees and die. That armor they're wearing cannot be good for their fall damage. Is that seriously the first time I ever picked up normal arrows? That is funny. Golden Rune level 4? Oh, fog. In previous Souls games, that would be a boss arena, but it's not in this game. That is a seal caused by a stone sword key. Yeah, there's the main gate down there. You have all these guys waiting for you, so that's why you don't want to take the main gate. Right. I think now that we've gotten here, there's not a whole lot else for us to see, so I'm gonna probably head back to the Grace and try a different way. Oh, but there's items. Oh, but I want to know where the item... I want to know what the items are, though. What are the items? Smithing Stone level 2. Okay. And then... well, it's Smithing Stone level 1. To counterbalance. I didn't even plan that. Alright, let's go back to the Rampart Tower and go a different way. I have something different in mind than that area. I like this room. It's nice and cozy. One of the few cozy places in this entire dungeon so far. I like these boards scattered across the stairs as well. Unfortunately, everybody's back. It's okay. We don't have to worry about it. I believe if I can sneak successfully up to this guy, I can kill him without alerting any of the other guys, and they will not aggro unless I step really close to them. Am I right? Or am I right? Seems like it. Alrighty. Yump! And now, you see that building with the blue roof over there? Actually, oh, I could just access it from this path. Never mind, I don't need to go back up to the rooftops area. So I think we are done with the rooftops area overall. This is just outside of the room with the Site of Grace. As you can see, it is right back in there. And this is the main path that you're intended to go down. And as you can see, we got a lot of Stormhawks. Oh, that one's carrying a barrel. Oh, I broke it with the spell. Yeah, they can chuck those explosive barrels at you. And guess what the barrels do when they hit the ground? You're about to see right here. I'm going to demonstrate it on this guy. Show everyone. Oh no, devastation. Oh god, this one just killed him. This other one just came in and murdered his friend. And maybe they weren't friends. Maybe they were like rivaling coworkers, and he took his chance to get him out of his way so he could have his pay increased. And then he died. Very sad. All right, seemingly pointless balcony. Nice view of chapel, though, and of a bunch of lands over there. Looks like a bunch of trees resting on some untextured white ground that we aren't supposed to see yet. Sorry for the immersion ruining comments. It's just what I do. And the trees growing through the side here. It's pretty cool. This castle, you know, gold embellishments are really cool. Architecture's really cool, but it's kind of falling apart. So, I didn't realize he would throw it. I knew this guy was here, but I didn't realize he would throw the barrel. What else would he do, though? Like, seriously, I should have seen that coming. What was wrong with me? 216, 240, you're dead. Give me that flight. I thought you were going to give a Stormhawk feather. What could Stormhawk feathers even crap? I guess, like, the great arrows. Maybe, actually. That is reasonable to think. Often used for yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. I have exactly 500 row of fruits. I'm halfway to 999. Actually, hold on. How much do I need to have in storage? Okay. For us to have the true maximum, we need to get 2 stacks of 999. So we might not make it after all. Since row fruit isn't always in every region. I'll just say that right away. There's grass growing out of the roof. That should tell you how run down this freaking place is. Golden rune level 2. And a bell. Can I magic the bell? Aww. 2 little details. 0 out of 10. Worthless game. That's a ladder down to the road with a banished knight. I'd rather do literally anything else except that. Such as drop down here. And now I'm probably signed myself up to dropping down to the road with the banished knight. Haven't I? There's no entrance from down here, is there? Oh, it's even worse than I thought. There just isn't anything. Oh, never mind. Okay. This chapel here contains a door. But behind you, this lovely chap.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Rogier is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormveil Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
I want to murder the man doing the grafting.
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
Buddy, do you notice that this table next to us is disappearing? No, that's nothing concerning. I love how we're just having this casual conversation in the middle of the freaking castle with, like, knights and soul guards everywhere to hunt us down and kill us at first sight. We're just like, hey, how are you doing? What brings you down here to Stormveil Castle? Ash of War Glintstone Pebble. Glintstone Pebble is not just a sorcery, but can be used as a skill on weapons. On, swords as well as polearms capable of thrusting. Colossal weapons accepted. There's also Carian Greatsword, which I guess just adds like a Greatsword magic extension to your attack. Usable on swords, colossal weapons accepted. And Spinning Weapon, it spins. Small and medium swords, axes, and hammers, as well as polearms and stabs. Great spears accepted. If any of you are listening to this video, it's the EX accepted, not AC, which means that it's actually not allowed. You know, just because it's interesting, yeah, I'll buy one off of you. In fact, no, give me all of them. I have no other use for these runes. I can talk more.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family.
Yes, Elden told me all about this already.
The Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Yep, those sure were words you spoke. No, but seriously, that is a cool little hint. North of this castle is a brand new land, and this is where the Glintstone magic comes from. And it slowly made its way down south. You surprisingly can't climb this. It's too steep for you. Like, you may be able to jump, but you apparently can't move your leg a little bit off the ground and step it up a little increase in elevation. I don't know why I'm killing these guys, to be honest. They were just sleeping in the back here. Look at this little puddle. I like the puddles that they've added. And they actually do, like, split. Oh. What? Are you scared? Why'd you just turn and run away as soon as I went out of sight? It's like, all right, never mind. That takes care of them. It most certainly does not, I am afraid. Hey, thank you for lowering your shield at just the right time. All right. You're definitely going to have to be hit by these attacks a bunch of times before you memorize them, but once you get them down, Banished Knights aren't too bad, in my opinion. Some of them later on can be a little bit ridiculous, and some of their melee attacks I still get caught by to this day, like that one. But overall, not too difficult enemies. Banished Knight Greaves we got. Their amazing footwear. All right. Oh, do you see that? There are items down there. How do we get down there? Oh, look, and do you see that? A stone sword key seal. Now, where is the key to unlock that, I wonder? A mystery to this day. I think the game lagged a little bit because I just got a Steam pop-up that you guys can't see because of the capture choice I choose on OBS, which is game capture, by the way, in case you were wondering how I record my videos. All right. So, down below us is a monstrosity, otherwise known as the Grafted Scion, that enemy that we fought back in the Chapel of Anticipation. We aren't far from the Chapel of Anticipation, so I guess that's why it's here. Be careful. All right, you're dead. Did you see? No, you did not hear me. Good. You didn't drop anything, did you? No, it would have shown the particles if you did. It's just sometimes, you know, I see those particles and I don't think anything of it and I just move on with my life. Okay, this part. We got some bags here that we can jump on to get over this fence, and there's also bags on the other side. I wonder what you do with those. Torch guy, die! Oh my god, you, like, barely didn't die. Gold pickled Fallowfoot. Oh, we picked up the silver one of those. Temporarily boosts item discovery. So instead of rune acquisition, it's item discovery. Now around this way, you can see there's another way into this dining hall where the Banished Knight is. I guess this guy was banished to eat for the rest of his life? I don't really know what the name Banished Knight means. Banished to what exactly? Oh, that is a place we cannot go. That has so few details in it, there is no way we are allowed to go over there. Okay, I think I might kill you, and then I'm gonna start finding my way back up into the Rampart Tower, however I get there from here. 196, ow. I'm actually really low on health. Do I have my physic? I sure do. I won't drink it yet. Are you gonna flunk? Nope, no lunge at me. But you did destroy the fine dining table. How are people gonna eat here anymore? I know they could just eat in chairs or just standing up, but still, how? That's not how officials do it. Chest. Remember that there is no such thing as a mimic, though there... Oh. Mimics failed. Quite some timing. That's not a headpiece, actually. No, it is instead... Oh, uses FP to mimic nearby objects. I totally forgot about this, to be completely honest with you. When Godric was hounded from Lanedale, the royal capital, this was one of a multitude of treasures he took with him, also known as Marika's Mischief. Okay, then. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh my god, I'm a turret. I'm one of the flame turrets that the Red Hooded guys use outside, which we haven't seen yet. But yes, you can basically play prop hunt in Elden Ring, and it is the funniest thing ever, and I love it so much. I did not give these items any level of attention in Dark Souls 3, and to be honest, I'm probably going to forget to do so here as well, but I'd really like to show it off, at least for right now, because this is freaking hilarious. I love it. Okay, who goes there? You see nothing? There is nothing suspicious over here. These guys are like, wait, who left the turret in this room? This guy's not alarmed. He just saw the turret crawl into this room silently and thought nothing of it. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. And that guy's like, oh, he spotted. And this guy's like, what an idiot up there. You see nothing. This is not a person. There is no person here. There is no TARDIS. Oh. Did it run out? I don't know what happened there. That was funny. I really enjoyed that. Okay. Okay, I'm not enjoying this, though. I'm not enjoying being smacked in the face with a sword. Being smacked so hard, I'm gushing blood. I mean, if you get punched in the face the right way, you do have blood appear. At least, I think so. It happens in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so that's clearly something that happens in real life, right? We can drop down here. And I think I might want to, because in there is a bit of something special. I don't know how I would get around to the other side. I guess I drop down from above. I find some other way? Well, either way, I can't do it here, so I might as well drop in with the dogs. The little stagger is gonna kill me. Oh, wow, you guys are hardy. Especially you, the much bigger dog. Lump of flesh. Wow. I would hate to imagine what this lump of flesh was once before these dogs came along. How are you all so skinny? Look at this pile of meat you have here to eat, and you are still this skinny. All right, there you go. Almost died to you. It's fine. We got a golden rune level 1, a lump of flesh, and now the Chrysalids memento. Way back in episode 3, we found the very downtrodden Rogier in the Stormveil shack, who told us to go ask if the Chrysalids were okay, and then tell them that she loves them. And I guess we found them. Left by the Chrysalids, sacrificed for grafting. We didn't get to meet them after all. A brooch wrapped in red velvet, traces of blood are visible. Faintly visible spirits try to convey something, but their voices cannot be heard. Man, that sucks. Did I ever go over this? We received this from Gurank back in episode 3 as well. Or no, that was episode 4. And whenever you get near Deathroot, it trembles. You'll see a message on screen when it does. I am not sated. Feed more. Death. Okay, nope. Sorry, but nope. I'm going straight in here. Because in here is an elevator. And an elevator is better than a grafted Psyop. Not all of you might agree with that statement, but I'd say that's pretty reasonable take to have. All right, back to the site of grace. Actually, before that, hello there.
Rubbish. Another one, all skin and bones. Worse than a petty squire. Not a muscle on this one either.
He doesn't know I'm here. I shall take this opportunity for a scare. Boom!
For God's sake, don't scare me like that. Oh. What? Oh, just clearing out some corpses? Can't just leave them about, you know? They'll start to pong, eh?
They might ping first.
Oh, hello. No, don't you mind me for a minute. It's my job to keep the grounds clean.
Yeah, keep the grounds clean of runes, eh? Well, I don't know. That could have been anyone stealing them, and I didn't die that much, so it's fine. I say that. I think I died like 3 times. Drawstring fire grease. Okay, then. If we now rest at this grace, replenish all of our life and energy, and then we were to teleport back to the start, it says that he's over there. Bit of a spoiler. Yes, that's the same guy as the gatekeeper, the gatekeeper Gustok, as he is apparently known as. He is now back here, and if we talk to him...
Oh, hello. Glad to see you.
Oh god, Ghost Pillar!
I've come into some fine goods. Only it turns out I can't use one of them. Perhaps you'd like to take them off my hands.
Well, I'd love to, but yes, this is indeed the guy taking my runes as I'm dying. Except now that he is a merchant down here, now that we've seen him in both his locations and he's a merchant down here, or whatever other triggers cause him to be a merchant down here, he will no longer steal your runes from this point onwards. If you'd like those stolen runes back, you can kill him right here and get them back. Though be sure to do so before fighting the boss of this place. What do you have anyway? Oh, you know, bandit garb, that's unique. You know, like, you took my runes. It's just some runes. I'm gonna be able to level up just fine. Don't you worry. I know y'all are screaming at me, kill him! Kill him! And you know, I might. Honestly, I might. There is actually a genuine reason to keep him alive. He also sells the case disc, though I think you can get this somewhere else. You can also use them to open the main gate. We may as well, since I don't think the main gate resets, so...
Of course, I understand. When you approach the gates, I'll signal them to open. It's only your neck on the line after all.
I don't know, your neck looks pretty vulnerable too, buddy. Mine is shielded behind the collar of this surcoat, as it's called. Let's go through the main gate briefly, and then run away, because this is going to be way too freaking strong for us. Ooh, look, a golden rune 1, a golden rune 2, and a gold... yep. And then a gold... Yep. I want to get this item! Let me get this! There's number 3. Pick it up. Ballista bolts! Yeah, no way. Nope, nope, not doing this, not doing this, not doing this. What if I talk to him again? Does he say anything about it?
Oh, hello.
I was hoping he'd say, like, see, I told you. Right, we've now unlocked the shortcut to the bottom level in this room. Though we might have reasons to go elsewhere. I think I'll start just by going down to the bottom level and seeing where I can go from here. We might not get through the entire dungeon in one video. That's okay with me, but I do have other plans that I would like to go do before we move on to the next region once we're done with this place, and I'd rather not, you know, dedicate a whole entire freaking video to that. Uh-oh. Do I want to try fighting this guy? I don't know. I don't have much runes for leveling. I guess I could give it a shot. I just remember this being an absolute pain in the face. And yep, it is. It is a pain in the face. After all, this was technically the first boss, even though it's not really a boss. All right, that hurts. I forgot that hurts. All right. Okay. You're doing the vertical attack. Nice, I like to see it. Boom. Boom. Oh, hey, that broke your stance. I may have been able to, get a freaking hit in, but I did not, because I'm a dummy. Get a critical hit. Although sometimes, some enemies can stagger, but they don't open up for critical hits. So you can't always critical hit an enemy. In fact, there's one particularly weird outlier that gives you the indication of critical hit, like a glowy orange spot to tell you where to aim for, but you can't actually hit it. Hey! That went well. And I did not expect that at all. I remember that guy being a lot more crazy, but I guess not. What were you looking at a picture of? Oh my god, a guy with a lion stand. That is 2 JoJo references in one video. New record. Highland Axe. Interesting that it's not with the Great Axe. Oh, because it's not a Great Axe. Brave combatants begin battle by crying out their names. Roars are enhanced by this weapon. Okay, so every time I use Barbaric Roar from now on, I now need to go, Orbicito! Let me absolutely waste that skill on these guys. Oh, wow. That was pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Killing them both right there. Even though this weapon is pretty bad at, like, spreading the damage around, at, like, sweeping it. Hey. Down you go. Only 2 hits for you. What a shame. Okay, where else can we go? I believe the Grafted Scion in here is a permanent kill, so he is now out of our way. Let's start with this area. I'll put on the lantern. I think I'm going to use the club with a little while. I'll roll with the club. Somber Smithing Stone level 2. Aha! Stone Sword Key. I just picked one up earlier, so in it goes. Into your forehead. Headshot. Fatality. Okay, we got a big man page. That's what I'm going to call these bigger ones with the bigger weapons. The big man pages. Is my war cry already out? No. Oh, you know, the axe had the war cry skill, which is apparently different from Barbaric Roar. So somehow I doubt that. Iron Wet Blade. Can we dry it first? When applying an affinity using Ashes of War, an additional affinity of heavy, keen, or quality can be chosen. So I believe the way this works is, if you remember, Ashes of War, in addition to offering the skill, they offer a different affinity. Yes, this one offers magic, this one offers sacred. And initially, all you have is keeping the weapon as is or changing it to, say, sacred affinity or magic affinity, whatever affinity the Ash of War gives. With this, though, I believe that you now have heavy, keen, and quality as choices by default, in addition to whatever the Ash of War gives. And in addition to keeping it standard. Hawk Crest Wooden Shields. And another item that's probably unique to this room. This! Oh, I looked up the pronunciation to this, and now I can't remember what it is. I called it the misery chord for a while, but that's definitely not what it is. Medicine is mercy, and mercy upon the battlefield is ruthless. Beware the killers clothed as men of compassion. Out of my way, table. God damn it, how am I gonna replace it? Ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, the world's most oblivious castle guard. What the hell, dude? I mean, you are set to patrol this place, I guess, to keep watch over that down there. Oh, look, there's a scarab way down there. I guess we'll have to find our way down there eventually. There's a little cooking pot in there. You can't cook anything in this game, though. This is the wrong open world game. All right, I think that's all that's down there, actually. So, where else? Here, that's where the dogs are. Hold on. I wish I knew how to get up there right now. Oh, man. That's gonna bother me. Well, I guess I'll forget about it for now and go down this way. Look at this intense combat we have awaiting us in this room. Up the stairs, and let's fight, buddy. Oh, wait, you're there! And then dead. I love the noise he made. That was so good. You got the crest of Stormveil on the wall there with like a lion climbing on the side of it. 10 more arrows for a bow that I don't have. I don't think. Do I? Do I have a bow or do I not? Okay. Everything is telling me that I should be able to get up there at this point in progression. So I'm not going to chill until I find the way up there. Whoa, excuse me. Tornado attack, tornado spear. As if spears weren't annoying enough. Why were you moonwalking down the side? Oh, there's a ladder. I didn't see this. I think this is how you get to it, maybe. Or no, are we back on the freaking roofs again? Are we back on the rooftops again? We're doing more roof climbing. More daredevil activities. Oh no, here we are. Okay, there's a guy sitting down there. He's not gonna know what hit him from the sky. It was a twin blade, you fool. Get it right next time. Let's open up the new shortcut we've unlocked. And you, I believe, are just a pickled turtleneck, right? No, you're a stone sword key. Okay. Maybe it is in here that's a pickled turtleneck, or did I already pick up the pickled turtleneck? There it is. 3 pickled turtlenecks. And now, whatever you have. Smithing stone level 1 and smoldering butterfly. Y'all really like your smoldering butterflies. What is it with you all and butterflies that are burning alive? Okay, so one look at this courtyard and you're like, oh, they're all going to shoot me in the face as soon as I exit the door. Nah, they're all just chill. Yeah, it's a bit weird. At least that guy was aiming his crossbow, but the other guys just couldn't care less. Oh, no. Okay, we might be in for it. At least the crafted scion should be dead when we respawn. I just said when we respawn. Let's be more optimistic. Yeah, we got this. Oh my god, ghost tree. Seriously. Am I going mad? Why is everything disappearing on me? Thank goodness my dodge was buffered there. Have I mentioned that? I don't think I have. Input buffering. Maybe I have, but I can't remember if I have, so I'll say it again. Sometimes, if you see me doing a dodge that was a little bit stupid, I agree with you that it was stupid. But it wasn't exactly my own fault because it was a result of the game buffering my input. If you spam dodge in this game, the game will wait for whatever animation to end and then make you, like, dodge a couple of extra times. Same goes for attacking with weapons, same goes for healing, all of that. There's a bit of buffering that the game does with those inputs. And it can make things quite annoying as you dodge after, like, your character stands up. They then dodge when you didn't mean for them to, and then you end up getting hit as a result of it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die unless I do something about it. I'm gonna do the best thing Hey, at least I took him out in the end, and that one guy's over there just like, oh, where'd my friends go? We gotta guard this entrance. Come on, guys. All right, attempt 2, and this time in full daylight, so we can see easily. Take you out. Oh, no, this is a bit of a problem. Glintstone Pebble time. Oh, right, they have fire, and explosions don't like fire. Or maybe they do because explosions are literally made of fire. That's the whole point. Oh, God, there's a guy up here. I'm gonna kill him first. Oh, it's a big man. Good thing I killed him first, honestly. He probably would have hurt. Oh, that was an interesting throw you made there, sir. Never seen them go for that before. Alrighty. You're next. You got stance broke? But I've jumped and attacked all the other guys and they weren't stance broken. You didn't notice me move at all there. You just fired this exact same direction that you were aiming at, even though it was completely wrong and you knew it. These guys have some interesting ideas for combat. Okay, so I hear that all that's left are basically the shooty guys. We're getting their greaves. We're getting their pants in case we want to wear their pants. All right, down they go. And these guys over here just missed the memo completely. Loud alarm sounds from the other side of the room. These guys aren't paying any attention to it. I genuinely love just how oblivious these enemies can be sometimes outside of combat, where they're like really, you know, really good, really strong, can kill you easily. Outside of that, they're some of like the most oblivious enemies I've ever seen in a game. Exile Greaves, Golden Rune 2, Golden Rune level 4. So, down there is the path that you enter upon if you take the main gate. So now we can approach it from behind. I'm in combat with someone, and I think the game thinks that it's you. And it looks like they were it was half right. Got it. One mushroom now. Hello? There's another one. Correction, was another one. There also was health in that top section of the health bar there. But was. Wooden Great Shield. I'm sure this is going to have the most exciting item description I've ever read. Yep. Ooh. Oh. No. 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 I don't exist. I was never here. You saw nothing. You can stay right there. That is an omen, or so I believe. He bears a resemblance to Margit. And they've got some of the craziest attacks of any enemy at this point in the game. I don't know why it took me so long to think of those words, but it did. We have another Stone Sword key door. Now, am I good on Stone Sword keys, or do I need to start saving them? You're seriously not dead? Your health bar seriously wasn't empty just then? It is quite incredible just how low these health bars can get and still be alive. 2 keys, we got it. Yeah, and it only costs 1. Fireproof dried liver. I think that increases fire damage negation? If I remember correctly? Yes, indeed. Craftable item. Dried out after pickling in a red medicinal solution. They really like pickles. Yeah, I can't blame them. Pickles are great. You know, I never tried pickles for a long time, and I think that's because, like, I just thought they looked disgusting. And then I actually tried them years and years ago, and found out that I actually loved them this whole time. In here is the Godslayer Seal and the Godskin Prayer Book. Sacred Seal of the Godskin Apostles inlaid with obsidian. Said to represent the manipulation of black flame, this catalyst enhances Godslayer incantations. As for the other thing, that should be down here. Incantations of the God-slaying Black Flame are written within. Can be given to a learned cleric to gain access to the following incantations: Black Flame and Black Flame Blade. So we can give this to Corin, the guy we met in the Roundtable Hold. Except, well, he kind of has a devotion to the Golden Order, And the black flame goes against that. So he doesn't like it. He will accept it, and he will tell you the spells, but he doesn't like it. And there is a couple of other reasons. I think I'm actually, I think I'm gonna give it to someone else instead. Someone we'll be meeting a little while later. How's the Omen doing? The Omen's back to rest. Okay, then let me sneak around over to this side room. The side passageway. You didn't hear that. Okay, you didn't. You just didn't. Get in here. Okay, this here is Prophecy Painting. It has the exact same description as Homing Instinct, yet it appears to depict a distant shot of Stormveil Castle. You can see that at the top there, and there's some landmass in between. A landmass with a waterfall. So, the only way to get that angle of Stormveil from anywhere that we've seen, you would need to be somewhere around here. Because this is a beach, there are waterfalls here, Stormveil's far beyond it. So I'm thinking about here. I will check that out at a later time. Okay. Do I want to? No, I don't think I do. The glowy statue right there is a little bit important, a little bit special, but I don't think I want to bother with it right now. Let's instead pick up this remedy, ignore this, and head straight for the site of grace. That was the dog chasing after me, I think. Was it the dog chasing after me? Oh god, big man's coming over. Oh no, there were no particle effects. It wasn't satisfying. How could you? That's what happens if an enemy is next to the grace when you use it. Okay, I knew he would be close, but you know, it still startled me a bit. Boom. Let's see if I've got the skills to fight you this early on. I should. I mean, I fought them loads later on in the game. And jump attacks stagger them every single time. In fact, they freaking stance break them. Got it. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. Down you go. That wasn't that bad, actually. I still don't have enough souls to level up, so instead of that, runes. Sorry. Oh, wow. You can see my beacon from here. That's quite insane. So instead of that, let's go over here and pick this up. Oh, that's dangerous. Let's not do that just yet. I think I'm actually going to go down the path back down to the main gate. And then I might end up ending this episode pretty soon as we are reaching the level of time that I would like to keep each video at. That was a very elongated way of saying I would like to end the video. Eventually. No, I want to keep recording this video forever. I mean, it is fun. It is fun to do, but videos have to end eventually, and I don't want you guys to sit through another, I don't want you guys to sit through 2 hours. I know from experience, rewatching my own videos, 2 hours can be kind of boring at times. Boop. And that's why I think they're not exactly the best video lengths to shoot for my style of content. So, you know, it can still be done. Ideally, I'd have each episode be an hour, but with a game as long as this, if I had each episode be an hour, then we'd have a separate issue of having too many videos. There'd be like 100. And that would just, I mean, the YouTube algorithm would hate me for that. It would stop recommending them by video number 37. Okay then. Like it's recommended them at all though, let's be honest. Okay. Right. Okay, this is hard even if you approach it from the other way. Stop, get up, go here. Okay. I don't remember how I'm supposed to go kill those guys. There are ways to get up there. I think it's a lot of, like, difficult parkour you gotta do. Oh, yeah, look at this really difficult parkour, guys. This is so difficult. Man, quite a challenge. Oh my god, really hard. Ah! Oh! That's a death! Understood. Unfortunately, these guys are all back now. So, I guess I might have to find some way through them? He saw nothing. He really didn't. What the hell is with you guys? Now, I know you want to look really cool in those hoods, but have you considered that maybe it's hampering your visuals? Like, you know, your vision? Not your visual senses. Although, I guess that works too. All right, jump scare, ballista. Okay. Regain stamina. Keep going. Collect these. Okay, now do I really feel like going over and killing the dude? I don't know. Killing the ballista guy. Oh! Where from there? Okay. Right. I hope you don't shoot me out of the air as I go for this. Okay. Perfect. Watch out for them exploding. Boom. We got over to you. We killed you. Oh, betrayed! Oh my god. Arbalest we got for going over here. Jeez, man. You didn't have to do that to him. You didn't have to do him that dirty. That almost killed me. I feel like an action hero dodging that crap. And that's because you are. I mean, yeah, this is an action game. You're the hero of it. So, yeah, it makes sense. That's right. These guys have the power of Wind Slash from, like, Chrono Trigger. Are they descendants of the almighty Chrono? Who doesn't have an H in his name, even though that's the name of the freaking game. I guess they wanted his name to be the same, but they didn't want his name to literally be named after, like, time. So, they settled for not having an H in his name. But still, it's pronounced exactly the same way, so, like, what's the point? Anyway. What's the point in doing that? These big guys really aren't impressing me that much with their strength and their capabilities. Neither are you, to be honest. Even though I missed the jump attack just short. Shushed. The important thing here is you right now, not me. 216. Are you seriously not dead? You can just take advantage of the fact that archers never try to come after you. Never try to chase you down. Alright, one for you. One for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. That's not the right... Okay, that's fine. I'm killing them. I was hoping to give a glintstone pebble to each and every one to tell them how much I appreciate them this Christmas, but no, apparently not. Smoldering butterflies. Hey, I got a crossbow. Finally, something to use my freaking bolts on. Well, I believe this is just takes you back down to the start. The entrance to the castle. So how about I spinning slash you guys to... That's a problem. That's a I will be right back. If you're curious to see what these turrets are like... Yeah, it just shoots a flame down at you. They can aim it, but aside from that, there's not much to it. What the hell is wrong with you guys? They really hate each other. They're like being forced to do this, and they do not like it. That was really close. Oh my god. Okay, it was so close I actually took the second hit. Understood. Come on with those delays. No, not that. It's not the range shit right now. Yeah, my runes. And now I have to do this whole freaking thing again. Revenge. Oh my god, I need to do that more. Okay, that's you. Now I need to not suck, which is what I'm doing right now as we speak. Don't lock on, don't lock on. I can be ambushed from the side really easily. In fact, locking on may have been my downfall in that last battle. I'm being way too freaking cocky here. I just almost died from my own cockiness. Okay. Instead of that, let's be good at the video game. Thanks. And no. Enough. Enough of your stupid tornado attacks. Tornado slash! Go! Okay. The crossbow guy is so good. What are you doing? Did you run out of ammo or something? Oh, watch out for the ballista here. Oh, there's a lot, actually. Can get started on picking them off from here. They're just like, oh, what hit me? I better stay on this ballista for a little while. Okay, I don't think there's any reason for me to go down here that much. I'm gonna bring these guys up here so I can run past the, or just kill them from here. So I can run past the ballista easier. And then I will go over to that door in the side. Believe you me, I will be doing that. Let me hug this wall. This will give me more cover, more shielding from the ballista. Oh my god, something else is shooting at me. Fine. I guess I can't have them all. There's a Grace in here? Since when? Oh my god, I do not remember this at all. Hold on. Oh good, we got the satisfying particles at least, even though there's an enemy right here. Kill you. What is this Grace called? The Gateside Chamber. Yeah, I have never seen this before. I don't think I ever went here. It's got Commoner's Simple Garb waiting for me right there, and then that's back outside. That's the fields we went in at the start of this video, which feels like a really long time ago. Oh, good at fields. Oh, does this drop me back? That drop... Oh, there's Gostock right down. I could just jump attack him right here. I could do it. I'm not going to, but I could do it. No, wait. I was just about to teleport away, forgetting that I have a mission. I have an objective. I have a location. I have an appointment. It was important, okay? I had to see. Uh-oh. Okay. So here's the deal. We got big door, but you see that thing? See that thing? Shut the fuck up. See that thing chilling over there? Yeah. I don't even want to think about how strong that thing is at this point in the game. I might be able to kill it, but I don't know. It's one of those really, really crazy large enemies that I do not enjoy fighting one bit. So, how about I use the powers of stealth to get around it? It's gone. All right, nothing to worry about. Moving on. I was trying to sing like the Super Mario Brothers invincibility theme. This is the Limgrave Tower Bridge. Remember the giant bridge that we saw since we first stepped out into Limgrave? This is that place. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything here at the present moment aside from pick up this Bolt Drake Talisman and rush all the way at the edge only to be met with a dead end. Bolt Drake Talisman, lightning damage negation, same description otherwise. It also rains here. I think it is guaranteed to rain here. No, instead of resummoning all those Red Hood guys, you know what? The Grace is right there. I have nothing to lose. Let's go, buddy. That's a good sign of things to come. Have I drank my physic yet? No, I haven't. I should do that. If I actually can drink the physic, there we go. I don't know what this song is. It's not any that I know, or else I would tell you. You seriously? You just backed up and you're now out of range? Alright, yep. See why I don't like this guy? I think this guy's prevented from coming in here. I don't think he's able to come in here at all. Maybe I'd be doing better if I can actually, like, not lower it. Maybe he's, like, worse to fight in a choke point. Okay, that's an attack. That's my own attacks. That's a delayed attack, you fucking piece of crap. That's my last flask. I just never know when it's safe to go in, because this guy can just start up something big, something hard-hitting at a moment's glance, if that's right. See? Okay, at least I dodged it. And I'm doing so little damage as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. No! Pillars, get out of the way, pillars! Get out of the way, pillars! Call me a coward! I don't give a single fuck! How fucking dare you do that to me! You're dead. It's fine. We lived. And we got Somber Smithing Stone level 1, Beast Blood, and Old Fang. Cool. That's all I did it for, was a freaking Smithing Stone. So, we've seen a good chunk of this place. We've gone up on the rooftops, into the chapel, through some rooms, out into the courtyard, etc., etc. And I think that'll be good enough for this episode. But before I end, I would like to go around and revisit some places. First of all, let's see if I was right in my prediction of the location of this painting. It should be right behind the Church of Pilgrimage in the Weeping Peninsula. Oh, I went over there and he hadn't spawned in yet. Well, here he is now, and that's what's important. He's framing the scene with his hands. That's actually pretty cool. Warhawk Ashes. So the enemies from Stormveil, we can summon them now. Spirit of a Stormveil Warhawk, the talons of which have been sliced off so that razor-fine swords can be grafted into their place. Jesus. With its lord vanquished and its wings wounded, the hawk perished as it solemnly gazed at its former home. The storm is a Warhawk's cradle. What the fuck did he do to those hawks for? Why? Right, so when fast traveling, you can always choose to press Y to get a list of all the different sites of grace around the place. Although you don't get an example picture of them still, it's there. So you don't always necessarily have to go over the map and do this instead. And while you're on this screen, if you press X, you can go to the Roundtable Hold. It's a little bit of a shortcut, so you don't have to zoom the map all the way down and scroll down into the corner. It's quite annoying. Hold on, there's something else I wanted to do first.
A pleasure to see. Did you give that I love the... What's this? A keepsake. From my men. Oh, goodness me. I can't...
Was that bad news or good news? I mean, they got sacrificed to be grafted, so it has to be bad news, but still.
They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the Roundtable Hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
Really? I hope to see you there.
I think I'll head perhaps I'll...
As I'm about to go there right now. Hold on, I want to look less threatening when I'm there. Okay, what to do around these parts? So the guy who welcomed us, or welcomed in quotation marks, he did. He bid us welcome, but he said, you're not a real member of the Roundtable Hold yet. Do you have anything? I can give him this, but he doesn't exactly like it, and there is another reason I don't want to give him. So instead, I'll just bite on his incantations. I can use Flame Sling, so that could be fun to throw fire at some people. And I could always cure poison if there's nothing better to do in the current moment. Hold on, I'll wait on that. Okay, the Golden Ore shine through me indeed. You still sell the same things. You're still looking for Lanya. And you are here now. Hello.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Rogier. I should have told you sooner.
I just spoiled your name for the audience.
Impressive though. The Roundtable Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots. Although, it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Well, I hope you find it someday. Then again, though, careers can be hard to choose.
Oh, and please allow me to express my thanks for giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. I failed them at every turn. You have my gratitude. Please, take this.
Oh, I forgot she gave you this. That's really nice.
All a bit much.
All right. So what I kind of intended to do here was to run around a bit, talk to you again, get my weapons a little bit smithed up more. You took me for dead. Well, you're right. I died loads of times. Oh, about Rogier.
The girl you brought here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
Ah. Well, that's interesting. Can you upgrade my weapon, though? +3, thanks. And... maybe I should level this up as well. Because this will be good, too. It'll increase the sorcery scaling, and that will increase the damage you do with sorcery. So, yeah, let's do that. I think I'll be good there, though. I don't plan on using this club much more throughout the rest of the game, so I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is right now. And Astral Duplication, we still don't have that, but I think you can also, yeah, you can mess with Ashes of War here if you want. You can also sell him stuff. Do I have any? I actually do. I have duplicates.
Back already, no matter.
Back already. I didn't even leave the room. There we go. Perfect. There is you. I don't think you have anything new for us right now, though. So, in that case, why don't I tell you about the gift you apparently have that guy over there told me that you have?
It's all a bit much. I'm still looking.
Tell her what the blacksmith said.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Roundtable Hold. So, I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
A little bit. You want to know what she said in response?
The girl. What about her?
Would you watch over Roderica? I was thinking I would ask, would you teach Roderica spirit tuning so that she can upgrade my spirit ash or whatever?
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it.
It's what she wants.
I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
And this is where it leaves off for now. I'm pretty sure. We'll have to come back later and see if indeed this works out in the end, and if she can become a spirit tuner to hopefully upgrade our spirit ashes. Definitely nothing selfish about that idea there. Oh, this is open now. Hey, I still haven't gotten a great rune. I'm still not a part of this, but I'm working on it.
What do you need? I have little time to spare.
Oh, sorry, didn't realize you were studying for the final exam. What do you mean a house guest?
Are you aggrieved at the notion you are but a visitant here? Then you would do well to remember the first words of grace given to you. Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. If those words held any meaning to you, follow the guidance of grace. Lay low the shardbearers and claim for yourself a great rune. Do so, and the doors to the Roundtable's inner chamber will open, and you will receive the wisdom of the Two Fingers.
Well, I guess we can look forward to doing that next time. Next time on Elden Ring, we continue through the rest of Stormveil Castle, hopefully completing it, and fighting the boss, Godric the Grafted. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.